Very special guest in this morning, a young girl from San Francisco that suffered a huge loss in her life at age 10, and she turned her grief into helping other kids manage their own loss. She assembles and distributes comfort care kits for kids. It started right here in the Bay Area, but she tells me she's given kits to kids all over the country, and for the first time since the pandemic, she will be handing out those kits to children in San Francisco on behalf of Josie's Place, a bereavement center, 2 o'clock today in Golden Gate Park, so those kids are not alone in their grief. Remarkable young lady, and she's here. She's 14 years of age now. Say hi to Sadie Cinader. How are you?
I'm very good. How are you?
Great to have you. I'm great. Well, tell us how this all got started 4 years ago.
I started Comfort Kits for Kids after going through 2 losses myself, 2 losses of very close family members. And while going through the grief process, I realized that there were very few kids my age that I was friends with that had been through this experience. And not having other children around me that were able to connect to this experience and show me that they understood what was happening was very difficult, and it created this feeling of being alone. And after going through that feeling, I realized that I really did not want other children going through that same thing. And my goal when I created Comfort Kits for Kids was to show other children that they are not alone and that other children and I are thinking of them and care for them while they go through a very, very difficult time in their life.
I bet at such a young age. We'll jump into the kit here in a moment, but how has it helped you to meet other kids that have gone through loss too? That must be comforting for you as well, right?
Yeah, it's very comforting for me. I think that it's really good to see that, or it's not good, it's very terrible that so many people go through this.
Right.
But I think it's really good that I am able to show them that I have also been through this, and there are many other kids that have been through this and are there for them and are hoping that they heal soon.
Sure.
And that they get through this difficult time in their life and the time that they need to.
Strength in numbers, right?
Yes.
More people, you can talk about it. All right, you've got one of the kits, some great things in there. Give us a little tour and tell us why you put these things in there.
Okay, so in all my kits, I include a stuffed animal, and depending on who I'm giving to and the amount of donations I've received for the kits, I include different stuffed animals. For example, I've included a dog like this and a bear.
Got to have a bear in there, right?
Yeah, and these toys are really comforting and kids can snuggle with them, and it's a toy that they can play with and something that is there for them while they go through the grief process. I like this too. You got a little kind of a stress squishy toy. These are always good, right? Yeah, I also include fidget toys because it can give them something to do while they're processing all these thoughts, something that they can fidget with, and it can be just fun to play with.
And generally. A journal as well, so sometimes writing your thoughts down help, right?
Yeah, for sure. It can be very difficult to talk about what you're feeling with other people. For some people it's definitely very difficult, and writing out your feelings to just express what is going on in your life can be very helpful. Or for the younger kids, they can draw what they're feeling or just anything they want for fun. I also include fun pens. I like to find ones that are like fluffy or colorful, or sometimes animal pens, because it can just be more fun and kids tend to like that.
And by the way, she puts these kits together, but she also did bake sales and lemonade sales. So you raise a lot of the money that goes into buying this to put them together too, right?
Yeah, I also wrote and received a grant to put all these together and buy all the supplies that I needed to put these kits together. And sometimes I received donations from toy companies.
Have you surprised yourself a little bit how this has kind of grown? You've given out over 200 kits, right?
Yes.
And you're going to give out some today at 2 o'clock. Have you surprised yourself a little bit?
I mean, a little bit. I don't think I would have ever thought I've been able to get it to this scale, but I'm so happy that I've been able to touch so many people's lives. It really is, it just means a lot.
Have you met some new friends too?
Yeah, I've definitely met some people. I've received some letters from people who have gotten these kits and how it helped them and how it affected them. And it motivates me to keep going because I know that it is actually touching people's lives and helping people out.
Well, it's remarkable what you've done. I'm so sorry for your loss, but a lot of goodness has come out of that. So today at 2 o'clock, you're going to be in Golden Gate Park, is that right?
Yes.
Okay. Handing out to young kids that have gone through?
Yeah, I'm handing out to kids from about 5 to 12 years old.
Okay. All right. Well, Sadie, so nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
All the best. All the best. By the way, today's event starts